Okay, so Jujutsu Kaisen chapter 190, it's officially in the book. Things are getting extremely epic within the Culling games. We got the kind of climax of the battle between Kashimo and Hikari. Hikari, with multiple domain expansions, was seemingly on his last leg. Kashimo looked like they had the upper hand in the battle by infusing their electric energy to create a steam explosion underwater, causing Hikari to lose his entirety of his left arm. Hikari kind of predicted that Kashimo was going to be doing this so that they could prevent Hikari from further using his domain expansion, because domain expansions are very good to use within the series of Jujutsu Kaisen. And Hikari's in particular kept one-upping Kashimo throughout the entire battle. We've come to find out that Kashimo was completely out of cursed energy and was saving one specific cursed technique for Sukuna only. And apparently it was a one-time use ability that once being used cannot be utilized. We don't know how long after that ability can be utilized that it can be used again. That wasn't specifically stated, but Kashimo has their eyes set on Sukuna, and we have a little bit of a flashback back a few chapters ago where Kenjaku was conversing with Kashimo to make the vow to be resurrected on the premise that Kashimo could fight Sukuna. And Hikari promised Kashimo that this would happen if they teamed up in order to further do better within their Culling game. So we're gonna see how all of these pieces coming together with the resurrected sorcerers and our main ragtag group of side characters goes forward. And we also see Chibi Panda. If you remember, Panda's other two spirits went away for some reason because of Kashimo, but now that Kashimo's teamed up with them, we don't specifically know if Panda will ever fully become the Panda that we know and love again. But for right now, Panda is Chibi Panda, and I, for one, am all for it. It's kind of the baby Yoda of Jujutsu Kaisen. We then meet up with Charles, and all of these other people start to come into play. Then the big thing happens in the chapter where Nishimiya comes in, explains to Hikari and Charles and Kashimo the 4 rules that they're going to place within the Culling game in order to benefit them and help them try to figure out what they need to do. Rule number 1, allow players to transfer points, which has already been done. Rule number 2, allow players to withdraw from the Culling game by using their 100 points to let a substitute take their place. Doing this for Megami's sister to get her out of there because she is not available to fight, obviously. Rule number 3, disable the jamming of electronic signals in the colony, something Yuta mentioned way back when they were first talking about the Culling game. And then rule number 4, allow free entry and exit from the colonies. Now, this is where things get interesting. Nishimiya is explaining to Hikari and everybody how Maki, who has now entered the Culling game, can travel in and out of the barriers within the Culling games. Hikari, hearing this, is flabbergasted, like one would be. How is this possible? And that's when Nishimiya kind of explains what transpired when the Zenin clan was getting attacked by Maki. Nishimiya showed up at the end, and they kind of found out that Mai was fused with Maki, creating Super Maki. We'll see. Maki apparently completely destroyed the entirety of the Zenin clan within like one day, which was absolutely crazy. And that's in the chapter when we not only see Maki with a beautiful spread of the entire page of Maki looking like a complete utter giga chat, and we learned that we are in a brand new colony, the Sakurajima colony, and it is currently November 14th at 3:05 p.m. So when we see Maki's grand entrance, we learn that they are entering a new colony, and lo and behold, Nortoshi's there, sporting a brand new haircut, brand new look, looks pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. I do kind of miss his old like braided hair. Maki and Nortoshi are entering Sakurajima colony, and right when they enter it, boom, new cursed spirit comes into play, and the way that it is at the end of the chapter makes me to believe that this worm cursed spirit might be a special grade. We don't know for sure yet. We'll see what happens in this brand new colony. We'll see where Maki and Noritoshi come into play with all of this. A lot is going on. There's a lot of moving pieces within the Culling game. Let me know what you think about chapter 190 down in the comments. This was a really good one. I'm gonna get out of here. Peace.